Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do a 4v4 on the map Shorelands between me and the viewers, and of course Age of Empires 2 HD Edition. Shorelands is a custom map that I did of course download from the War is Coming map pack. Got that off the Aoe2 Zone website. I have a bunch of War is Coming commentaries on my YouTube page. Feel free to go check those out if you want to see what some of these maps look like. Shorelands is a really cool one. It's sort of like coastal, so there's a huge massive land in the middle that we're all on, and there's like water along the edge, and then there's these like rivers of sand that separate every player. Now the sand is like a unique terrain in that ships can move through it, but so can land units. They can walk over it as well. So land meets the sea. It's okay, we all suck on water, guys, don't worry. Yeah, so this is going to be really fun. Remember, guys, that for some reason, ships and camels have, like, the same armor, so spearmen are actually pretty good against galleys, and this is going to be a fun one. This is, of course, on patch 4.2 for Aoe2 HD, and I don't really understand what has specifically changed about 4.2, but they're slowly fixing all the errors that they added in 4.0. Hello, Aoe2, welcome to the stream, dude. Get that res lag. Oh, yeah, looks like we're Turks. Turks pockets. Let's do this, guys. Make some vills, do a little dance, get down tonight. You guys have been asking for a little bit of that water map action in the Twitch chat, so yeah, we'll do some water. I'll be Turks this game, and we'll see where life takes us. Not a huge fan of water maps in general, because the metagame of water maps, the general strategy that everyone goes for is about the same. It's just a Galley Rush. It's like the same every single game. And a Galley Rush just involves getting the Feudal Age really quickly and start pumping out galleys to compete for control over the water. As just taking control of the water is just too good. It's very hard to counter the Galley Rush. So you can't really afford to ignore the water. So everyone just does the same strategy, and as a result, whoever does it, slightly better than everyone else, one micro mistake, you're done. Rafaniac, that's a great question. That was I think Route 18 from no, it's Route 15 from Pokemon X and Y. That was the song that I played during the break. I like to play, random songs from the game soundtracks during my Twitch TV streams, because they're not copyrighted, so the VOD doesn't get muted. Well, they are copyrighted, but they don't care as much, I guess. So, just, harvesting from sheep, building lumber camps and stuff, the usual, man. It's a water map, so the goal here is to build a dock at some point. The difference between, I guess, a water and a land map in terms of your early build order doesn't vary that much. There are a couple things you want to switch up, though. Instead of building a mill when you normally would, you build a dock, usually. And what's cool here is that the Galley Rush on this map might not be absolutely required, but it's more fun this way because you can actually sort of counter the Galley Rush with, like, knights and spearmen, because the galleys can't run from you anymore, and that's super cool. Not really so excited to be the Turks in the pocket position. Pocket position, of course, means that I'm surrounded by my teammates. This would be the flank. I am the pocket. I'm not super excited for this. I mean, it's much better that I'm in the pocket than on the flank, but I'm just not the biggest fan of the Turks in general in team games beyond things like Black Forest. Just because their early game economy isn't very strong. Thank you, Interspersion, for the resub. 9 months in a row is crazy, dude. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah, so the Turks, like, their faster gold mining doesn't really compare to bonuses like the Huns, not having to build houses, the Mayans, resources lasting 20% longer, an extra villager, 50% faster hunting from Mongols. All those things combined creates a somewhat meh for the Turks. I mean, the faster gold mining helps a bit, but it's not too significant. And the Turks, their main weakness is that while their gold cost units are very strong, they don't have very many units that do not cost gold. And they basically only get hussars. You can't make, they don't get pikemen or halberdiers, only spearmen. No skirmishers, no elite skirmishers either, so you have to make hussars. And that's really bad, like really bad on a map like Shorelands, because there's actually like a limited amount of gold on this map. The gold mines are very tiny, so yeah, being the Turks is a very bad random. But I'm gonna make do with what I got. Hopefully end the game before that's too relevant. Maybe spamming hussars won't kill me this game. Yeah, so the Black Wind's like, you were Turks, Residence 22, Snow Pikes Doll, some mass camels to counter galleys. I mean, you could do that, yes. It's not the most efficient thing in the universe, but it's something that you can do, and that's what I think makes Shorelands such a cool map. It's from the War is Coming map pack. I think that Shorelands is also in some, like, Steam workshop mods. I don't know if those have been updated. And I do think I do need to build a dock. It goes without saying, of course, that during these games, my attention is divided between playing the game, reading the Twitch chat and trying to provide a meaningful commentary, so there will be some mistakes in the build order, of course, as the dock could have gone down inevitably earlier, but hopefully my commentary is entertaining and informative, and that you guys are able to learn something regardless. So we're gonna go nab Mr. Boar. Our team looks pretty scary, but ours is scary too. I just realized we didn't balance the teams, did we? Hopefully it doesn't bite us in the butt. So, I don't really know if I should be going for a Galley Rush in the pocket here. I don't really know how I feel about that. Building the dock over here might have been good. I see a piece of fish. I could go for a Galley Rush. I could fast gas on the fire ships. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I might just do that. Although, fast casting and fire ships doesn't seem as good on this map, because while they do clean up all the galleys, they don't really do anything versus land units, do they? So maybe I do just galleys. Should I galleys? Not really sure. So I built this dock back here because I thought there'd be a lot of deep water. Deep water usually signifies fish. There actually appears to be a small amount of water in the middle. Sucks the flow ride is going to get the first hit here. Can't really fight him. Oh, I don't really want to. Let's keep scouting around. I'm not going to fight him. You can chase me all day. I could go for galleys. Yeah, I could go for galleys or something. Wow, this is not the most optimal place for a dock. Put another dock at the front. I think most people will go for galleys. I don't really know. It's probably safer that I go for galleys in the pocket than on the flank because I'm like less likely to get rushed, I guess. So I'm so far away from the enemy dudes. Let's go for galleys, I guess. Yeah, AIs are still kind of broken in 4.2. Ever since 4.0, custom AIs have been a little bugged. No, I might not be able to juke this in time. Oh, that sucks so much losing my scout like that. There's just too much delay in HD to be able to survive that situation. Can't get out of there in time. Is that enough? That's not enough. Oh, that sucks. I just need like 20 more food, man. How could you do this to me? Come on, dude. Force drop off, boys. We did it. We did it, America. No scout, so that sucks. Build a fourth fishing ship. Start transitioning these dudes onto other resources. As we're not going to need as much wood anymore, the fishing ship should cover that, and it's time to make another dock. It's time to make some galleys and do that Galley Rush thing. Dude, Melted Cat, they don't test it before they release the builds. Otherwise, they would have noticed that someone shit in the mouse cursor, and now it's all brown. I don't really know how that happens, but yeah, it's all brown now. Sure. They'll fix it soon. I'm just happy the developers are releasing updates like non-stop, like rapid fire, to try and clean up that 4.0 mess. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, keep in mind that the newest version of my custom AI is coming next week. I mean, sorry, wait. If you're watching on YouTube, it's already out. If you're watching on Twitch, it's coming out next week. So keep your eyes peeled in the Steam Workshop for that. If you're experiencing any issues getting it to run, or getting my old version of my AI to run, or just any mods in general, yeah, just wait for the developers to update the game. They'll get on it. It was working fine in 3.9. Appears the game is frozen. Cool beans. It's fine? That's weird. I hear this is actually a bug where if you close explorer.exe with Task Manager, it actually fixes that. That's what I've heard, at least. I haven't had too much time to research this patch as it came out just before the stream started. It came out absolutely just before there. Looks like Game Inler Gambler, like Grush, I guess, it is going for a Galley Rush as well because Feudal Age is very fast. So we just start working on the dock. Build a galley from over there. Ideally, I would have wanted both of my docks a little closer to the center of the map, but I also want some fish in the back. I mean, I'm in the pocket, so I don't need to, like, really commit to this as much as normal. I gotta build a mill. Build a blacksmith. Because I do want to think about getting the Castle Age at some point this millennium. Like, that'll help a lot. And what else will help is this thing, double bit axe. Dock built, so we're going to go build a galley out of that thing. I think I'm only going to go for 2 docks here. I don't really see the reason to commit to this too hard. Because again, I'm in the pog position, so I don't want to stay here forever. Oh, what the jerk. Poking my dudes. It's fine. This will allow me to get fletching, which will come in handy at some point. Transition onto food. Probably build a third dock. I wonder if there's a reason to do that. But I'm just gonna kind of get a fatter economy, I think. They always poking at my villagers with their scouts, even though I'm in the pocket. Salva should be poking someone else. But people like their 5 minutes of fame, I guess. Ay, Dios mío. But that's okay. You see, it looks like he's backed off. So I got this galley over here. Call him Ted. And I think Ted and I are gonna move out a little bit. Yeah, just make a few more fishing ships. Maybe I should build a third dock. I'm not super sure on this. Poke him back a little bit. I mean, there's no way I can get Revenge and Titan's Lad off that. To be honest, it's not really gonna happen. So I'm gonna move some of these galleys a little bit forward. Any galleys or something? Bueller. Is there any fish over there? I don't really know. Whatever, I'll build another dock. I think I want fletching. Just gonna poke at that Vil. Super annoying. Fight him back a little bit. That sucks. That Vil's gonna die. Not too much I can do about that. Pull these two off the line though and build that dock. In the meantime, I've got these galleys. I don't really know where the enemy is or what they're really doing. So I just make some of this stuff and we'll see where life takes us. I don't know, I'm looking around. If I miss some of your messages in the Twitch chat, feel free to type them again. Just give me a few minutes as I'm trying to focus on this game, and it's hard to do all that things at the same time. Usta. There's a lot of galleys I have queued up. Where exactly are they? I don't really know. Like, where do you go, my lovely? Yeah, it's you ready, Teddy, yes. Dude, I don't see where anybody is. Am I the only one galley rushing? Am I weird? I don't know how to play this map, man. I feel like galleys are a good thing here, but maybe I'm crazy.
Yes.
4.2 hype. So, hello, is there anybody out there? Any other boats? Anybody? Guys?
No.
Hello! Oh. Thank you, Mr. Delay. Alright. Thank you, Mom Scuddy, for your donation. He says, I'm loving to break the meta series. Please keep it up as long as you can. Will do, dude. New episode on the way soon. TM. Am I not in range of those lumberjacks? Oh. I'm gonna get you, buddy. I'm gonna get you. You got a lot of free shots in me, which sucks. But he's okay. I have him outnumbered. I just need to get my reinforcements over here. Sup looks like he's doing well. Look at that cartography, which costs nothing in the Forgotten expansion. That's sick. Just gotta remember to focus fire down his galleys. I mean, I would do some of that like sick micro thing where I pull back the galleys that are on like low HP, the ones that he's like attacking, so that they just are moving and not shooting at my guys. It's kind of hard to explain. You can see that in a lot of the commentaries I've done on expert games. It's a really cool micro trick that wins you games. Doctors hate them. Okay, so there's the rest of my team. Everybody here seems to have gone for galleys. I don't. Are we stupid, guys? I don't actually know. Sure, man. I guess galleys aren't the thing to do here. I don't really know. I don't think anyone actually knows how to play this map, but that's fine. We're all gonna have a little bit of a good time here. Looks like Gamer Ender Gambler is battling against Flowrider in a little bit of that flush war. Feudal Age Rush. Maybe I'm gonna go for like a fat fish boom. Make a lot of docks, make a lot of fishing ships. That might be kind of good. Doing alright this game. Wait, did not send those villagers forward. They're fired. Go building that thingy. Same doing pretty well, and those villagers are just in the wrong neighborhood. Salva Knights coming, Gray. I could go camels or something. That might be smart. Not honestly sure. Maybe I can help him out. Where are their docks? I mean, these guys must have docks, yes? There must be a dock here. Yeah, I think we're the weirdos. I think we went for ships. Oh, hey, Digital Blizz, great to see you, dude. It's no problem. I'm just glad you're here. Welcome to the stream. Can I kill this guy? Oh. Walking the wrong neighborhood. Land meets the sea. Oh, yes. Found a dock. That's good. Send some galleys over there. It's a lot of delay. So if I can get a War Galley, one of my back docks, that's good. Let's get War Galley. I might also get Bodkin. Bodkin would be nice. Put another one of those dudes on the mine. Put this guy mining as well. Town center back here will be good. We'll protect those gold miners, and it'll allow me to have another area to go chop wood. Must chop wood. Dude, there's like... I have like too many land units. I mean, I have like no land units. I don't really know what I do here. I can't really hit that army at all, can I? I guess just cut off his production? I don't really know. Blockade, boys! I think I'll build a barracks, make some camels or something. I will send help. Sup, Gray? Might need you to... Where land meets the sea. Dude, wait, what if I get gill nets? It's gill nets, not gill nets. I've been calling it wrong my entire life. My mouse clicks aren't doing anything. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was pretty trippy. Whoa! Feels like my mouse clicks do. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Dude, I can't do anything with these war galleys. I feel useless. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. These guys don't really do anything. I also just keep poking at his stuff. Hopefully he's not, like, dead. The stable's coming up for me. Step in the right direction, I guess. Guess I'll just, you know, kind of fish boom off this a bit. Hopefully that helps. I see Yellow Knight on the way. I mean, what can I really do here? I'm trying to think. We'll blow up one of these, like, barracks or something. I wonder if that's good enough. Blow up a stable. Sure. I'll just poke at his guys. I think that Gray just hold on. Hold on, Gray.
No.
Just a little longer. Stable's out. Put down a second one. Oogly boogly. That's just bad. I mean, I'm just gonna blow up buildings, I guess. I'm just gonna take everything. I'm gonna just take this guy off. I need ballistics, otherwise I'd be murdering those guys. Sheesh. Wouldn't even be close. Shifting my bills to meet my needs, making lots of bills. Remember to have at least 100 every game. Drinker, Ovaltine every day. Too much gold. I think what I want to do, I'll just blow up a barracks now, I guess. I don't really care if I'm tanking watchtower fire. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm making stuff. I can barely see my cursor. Makes it marginally harder to play. But we're working on it. We're getting bigger over here. The knights are coming. I will sling gray as soon as I can. I guess, like, yeah, I make cannon galleons and stuff later, but right now the galleys haven't been doing too much here. I think I did a decent galley rush, though. Obviously, I could have done it a little better, but, you know. He's not tournament game, he's fine. Those are all still enemy knights. This is 3v1 on gray. 3v1 on you, Jesus. Take some villagers, maybe, and build a TC somewhere else. Like in my island. I sling you back in. A 3v1 though. Well, okay. So I'm making some degree of progress, I guess, and I'm just, you know, gonna use the water. I mean, the thing here is that even though they've kind of like mostly ignored the water, which is funny because my entire team, like, we all had the same idea. We were gonna go for the water. We'll see how those playstyles interact, but the good news is here is that it does give me, like, complete control of the fish, which is pretty good. Oh, cool. He's alive. Good job defending so far. Alright, I need to get coinage. I'm going to sling him back in the game, guys. This is how you help him. Yeah, I mean, I've considered doing something like that, Mexi Troll at Tequila, but the thing is that, like, people, okay, like, watching a 2v2v2 is generally very not interesting, because you can only see it from my perspective, and people complain about that. I get, like, a lot of requests to do something like that, and then when I do it, everyone's like, dude, this is really boring, I can't see shit. Doing, like, a post-commentary on a 2v2v2 would be better, but, you know, I can't do that while streaming. I think this is the best format for streaming. As you guys can see everything, and I get the most players involved this way. I would do a 1v1, but again, people complain if I do that. People want to play with me a lot more than just, you know, one guy, right? I do other stuff that I upload to my YouTube channel, but, like, I feel like with the live stream, just the way Age of Empires 2 is set up, like, there's only so much I can do, I guess. Yeah, Age of Empires 2 doesn't translate amazingly well to a streamable format. Hopefully that makes sense in some way. There's a method to my madness, but I agree that there are ways to keep things more interesting. In general, I mean, I wouldn't use my knights like I'm doing right now and just kind of like kill buildings, but there's nothing really to raid as everyone's like walled up. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I know, right? It's the Kool-Aid dude. It's all messed up. Hello, Ashy Sky. Great to see you. How are you doing, man? You've improved a lot since I started watching your stream, Ashy Sky. The improvement is honestly phenomenal. Right, so we're just putting the pressure on. I mean, I'm just hitting Florida up right now. Probably start transitioning back into ships, I think, because I want to make like cannon galleys and stuff. Now I want to kill this archer range before I pull out from this castle, which is kind of greedy, but I just want to do it. You know, it'll just cost him some wood. Kill a few of those crossbows as well. Sick. Now I'm just gonna kind of, you know, chill a little bit. Try and get to the next age, I think. Alright, we're pulling out. Okie dokie. What are my other knights? I'm gonna try and poke at someone else, I think. This naval blockade has basically ended. And the goal right now is just get to the next age. Also start slinging game Ender Gambler.
Emrin. Usta.
Emrin? Evet. Usta.
Usta.
Alright, so the goal here is I'm just putting on pressure right now. I'm trying really hard to do what I can to sling Game Enter Gambler back into this game. That's the goal. So I got banking right now, and I'm working on building a fat economy, sling him in the game. My input's gonna be slow, but I think it's really important that I get him back in here as soon as humanly possible, as he's really behind, and I don't want him to be behind like Flowrider. I know he's behind in score right now, so we haven't done enough damage to Flowrider compared to Game Enter Gambler, so we're gonna need him. It's a 4v4. We're gonna need every little bit of assistance we can get. So I'm working on getting him back in the game and just being obnoxious and trying to take control of the water and just poke at people. I just need to apply pressure. It doesn't really matter, how much the pressure, where the pressure is, or what I'm really doing, as long as I'm pissing off the enemy team and creating space for the rest of my teammates. I think that's a game plan. Hold on for vanilla. Yeah, deny the deer, it's too powerful, I agree. Really, I'm just trying to be a nuisance here and just drive as many souls crazy as possible. Shade up to the next age, that's good. See that Game Enter Gambler is still being pressured. I think I need to get to the Imperial Age though. I can't hold his hand all game. But teching into like better Hussars might be a good idea, I think. As it's something that I can do that's kind of cheap to counter those Chuko news from Flowrider. I also want to like really poke at their economies on the water. Do some serious damage. Things are looking like a little bit bad, but I'm playing pretty well. My score is actually very high considering how much I've actually slung, which is promising. That might be what we need here. I'm really close to being able to advance. That's bad. I see that. Sucks because I'm a little vulnerable right now. But, get some idle time on their stuff. Blow up a lumber camp. I mean, it's 100 wood of eco damage, sure. Maybe I just need to advance to the next stage, like Prano. I'm gonna lose a lot of bills here, which sucks. I'm literally 1 gold away. There we go. I think I lose this fight. I love the camel noise. So good. Indeed, Digital Blizz. Indeed. Sucks, he's got upgrades. You can't get those. Oh, balls. Dude, there's like no place to build farms here. Find my lack of farmland disturbing. Did he just pull out? What? No, it's crazy. Oh, he found my gold mine though. We'll just transition over there. Surprised he pulled out. He could have probably threatened to kill a TC entirely, actually. Provided he stayed, which he did not, so it's fine. I need this upgrade, which I'll never be able to afford. I'm just so poor right now. Slinging him cost me a lot of money. YOLO. Hope that works, dude. Just keep poking at stuff. Just trying to be a nuisance, I think. Good, I'm getting assistance, actually. That's fantastic. I really needed that. I didn't even ask for it, so good map awareness from him. I love it when that happens. I love it when my teammates are, like, so aware. Feudal only war? I think that'd be very boring. I think that a lot of these ideas that, like, people want to, like, people will ask me, like, oh, why don't you do a Feudal Age only game? And then, like, they watch it and they're like, this is the most boring thing I've ever seen in my life. Why did I ask for this? I think if you think about it, us being able to only make, like, 2 different types of units would just suck. Like, there'd be, like, no way to win a game. I mean, the reason that they have all those other ages in the game is because it's, like, impossible to close out a game without siege weapons, right? And without siege weapons, I don't know how we win, and it would be just so snowbally, because there would be, like, just no variety of units, and all the civs would feel so homogenized. Yeah, I just don't think it would work. I think it would be not the best thing to watch in the universe. So we're all cameled up. That's nice. Oh my god! Salva, you sly dog. I'm gonna have to just keep making camels. What an absurd situation. I wanted to sling game Ender Gambler more and like help him out, but I can't because I'm just under siege. Ah, shitballs. It's so bad. Well, we're gonna have to do something.
Yes.
Unfortunately, yes, I do need help. Unless he keeps pulling out. If he keeps pulling out, that's fine. But I just keep him distracted. Like, I don't know why he's not just all enemy and just trying to kill a town center or something. I think that's a misplay. Mistake! I think he has enough to just kind of like all in me here. I don't think he needs to be so scared. Surprised he's pulling out. That's so weird. Let's get heavy camel. That's like so weird that he's doing that. I'm surprised he's not just finishing me. He's giving me breathing room. Maybe he's just being a nice guy. I don't really know what that entails. There's some cavaliers to back me up. I'll make a few spearmen, fuck it. Heavy camel takes forever to research, actually. Guess I just fight him. Well, we're just gonna keep pumping out stuff. These bills too high to build a cast, but we're working on it. Indeed, Digital Blitz, we're trying. We're trying our best. We have a pikeman, a spearman dude. Spear dude man. A man spear dude. Dude, why does heavy camel take so long to research? Does anyone know how long it takes? I researched this thing years ago. By the gods. It's like chemistry level delay. Oh, whoa. It's not actually chemistry level delay though, but it's slow. Surprised. To replace that house. Dude, is it still researching? Holy! Alright, there we go. We did it, America. Son of a balls. Alright, we're gonna have to pull back. He's just focusing me so hard. But he can go do that because Game Ender Gambler's getting just clobbered on his side. He's still way too far behind. I think this is actually like the GG. I think this kills the resonance on many levels. As it has happened, guys, we are the Turks and we are gold starved. Oh, how I knew it would happen. Getting zoned off the gold that I needed so badly. So what I'm gonna have to do is, with the gold I have, just tech into stuff as fast as humanly possible, and just get a massive food economy and just spam hussars. I guess I really don't know. I'm in like deep trouble. There's no way I can get to the pop cap. I can only make light cavalry. We're all like out of gold, and as the Turks, it's even worse because I can't make pikes to go deal with his stuff. So this is when the Turks are ogre. Like I said earlier, not the best civ on this map. Turks are slightly suboptimal in this case, but.
Oduncu. Usta.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Tyler said. Hope you're enjoying your time in the stream, as right now we're just running out of cash. As the Turks right now, we're in that late game situation where I have no stable gold income, and you know I only get hussars, and hussars do not match up favorably against his heavy cavalry units. So we're gonna have to make do with what we got. God, am I really gonna make spearmen? I might just. It's really hard for me to transition my economy into this. I was kind of banking on having that gold mine. which in retrospect was something I could have avoided, but I did not. Might have to just build a TC over here and just kind of, fit some economy over there. It's hard for me to go, like, mass farms and just make nothing but hussars on a map where there's, like, limited amount of wood and space to build as well. This situation is just unfortunate on multiple levels. But I did reclaim that, so much thanks to Sup for the help, hopefully. Oh, wow, they're actually sort of winning that side. Unfortunately, it looks like I haven't been able to back up, like, Gray at all, which is just the worst. He's not dead somehow. That's what's really crazy. I think that our hearts this game go out to Game Ender Gambler for, just never giving up, never give in, never surrender. This guy never complains either, despite, he got, like, really hard gangbanged on his side. It's just pretty rough to be Game Ender Gambler this game. He's just getting focus fired. I'm in a situation where I can't really help him. I mean, I can start helping him now, but I have to watch out for Purple, as Purple is not going to lay off me just yet. And without gold, it's going to be really hard to fight him, as he has Cavaliers. Thank God he doesn't have Paladins. I think he's poor too. This game, I'm just going to fuse the market to sell resources. I think it's the only way I can do that. I don't really have, like, the money to make a trade line, I guess, if that makes any sense. It's a luxury that is just not afforded to me right now. Need to kill that. God, I'm making spearmen. Oh man, I'm making spearmen, guys. Ooh, the Turks are super strong when you have gold in the late game, but when you don't, they are the weakest civ in the game. Unfortunately, they struggle quite a bit, yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I'm able to hold my own here, because I have heavy camels. We're just sharing this mine right now, like friends. You don't suck, just got ganged up on a bit. Sure, you could have done a few things better, but it's all in good fun, man. Don't worry about it. As long as you had fun. I just wish I could have helped you more. Alas, so preoccupado. How is this game still going on? How have we not lost yet? That's what's so crazy to me. I mean, I just make stuff, I guess. I mean, I might actually have a chance to make a few trade cards. I don't really know. I can't really, like, get trade going with no gold. Unfortunately, trade cards cost gold for reasons that blow my mind. And I guess they're trying to create meaningful trade-offs. Rito TM. Well, what I need is this gold mine, and then I can start making trade. What the fuck is going on? How am I not dead? How are we not dead? What happened to all their stuff? They just, like, completely ran out of steam. I don't really understand what I'm looking at. I will send reinforcements over there, I think. I don't really know what I'm looking at. I mean, I have spearmen, so that's a thing, I guess. Dude. Is it not over? Wow, I might actually have to make a siege workshop. Take this gold. Oh. Ah. Oh, that's interesting. So make a transport ship. See if I remember to take that this game. Oh man, what a hard game. It's all about the macro though. I had such a bad early game in the last match, but this game is shaping up a little bit. It's good. I want to raise that. Get some upgrades. I don't know where those guys are going, but I want to put a stop to that. Whoa, trade cogs. That's why we don't use trade cogs. That's why we don't use trade cogs. Alright, so we get this upgrade. Just making nothing but hussars here. I don't know if this is going to work. But maybe I can just starve them. No map control, I don't know. Maybe that's just the case. Build back, Gray, you can do it. You can do it. Well, we're doing it, I guess. Just gonna kind of get in here. Hussars are so bad for those, like, straight up engages. But what they are good for is raiding. Shit balls. You know what? Screw it. I'm actually going into his economy anyway. I'm gonna go into the eco anyway. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna mine this and sell some food and stuff. Cause I need to make camels to go deal with this like Prano. That's why I have like an extra excess amount of villagers here. Because again, I'm just playing to meet my needs. And right now my needs, they're screaming Resonance 22. You need to sell resources. So I'm just doing that, and I think that'll come in handy here. As I can stop queuing up Hussars, I think. There's just that delay. We're getting there though. Sell a huge brick of food. Such a hard game. Goodness gracious. Today, I guess we're doing a slightly more try-hard version of Resonance. And yes, that's right, you better run, son. Get the fuck out. Get out of my base, buddy. Don't pay the rent. This guy doesn't pay the rent. He doesn't belong here. We're good to go! Once again, Spearmen not really doing shit. Ah, screw it. I'll just send the Spearmen up there, man. They're not gonna do anything. Killed all my villagers. That sucks on some level. Sell some wood. Do a little dance. Down tonight. Dude, I hate trade cogs. Gosh. There's no good place to cog with, is there? Screw it. I'll make a few of them because I think they're cute. Alright, well, we're just gonna keep making Hussars.
Usta.
Just gonna keep making Hussars. He really wants to go chop that wood, and I don't want to let him at all. I just really don't want to let him do that. I need another bombard cannon. The thing is that, like, I'd build a castle here, but I think he'll just kill it, and it won't really do anything. That gold is, like, kind of, like, depleted at this point. What I need is to deal, like, serious damage to them, not play defensively. I need to be, like, really offensive here. Like, the goal is to put enough pressure that he can't even raid that. I don't think that castle would accomplish too much. I think it's just too easy to tread down. I think it'd be dangerous. Okay, more Hussars, send some guys over there. I mean, I could send some reinforcements to this area. And the goal is just, you know, kind of get up some gold income, I think. So what do I have in here? I have, interesting. Can you delete that camp? So I'm gonna go grab that gold mine, which might be game winning on some level. And yeah, just keep making stuff. I need to put on some pressure, so that's why I've got these here. Bombard arenas, and they'll just be able to go deal with that. I do need to pull back and regroup, I think. Starting to get some degree of gold income. Okay. This isn't too bad. I have a little bit of excess wood, which is fine. So I can sell it. Alright, now they're countering me with halbs. It's when things get a little bit worse. Do. There's no real easy way for me to deal with halbs. Okay, so we're gonna move this in here. Kill that. Well, I have to make some ranges, don't I, at this point in the game? Because these will have to deal with the halbs.
Wood, please.
Shit. Yeah, he can just clear those out anyway. The castle wouldn't be able to kill him fast enough. I think this castle, like, slightly further back here, as it disincentivizes him to just go into my base. I can't my production like that. Like that slightly better, but it still sucks. Like a lot of balls. And this gold is so, like, badly depleted that it doesn't really make too much difference to me whether I have it or not. Be able to get it back. He'll only be able to hold it temporarily. Just gotta make more camels, I guess. Yeah, we just hope that Gray can build back beyond Sinopolito. Again, I can hold this line. This is why the castle is really good in this situation for us. It protects my production. These villas would die anyway, but it just prevents him from moving forward, and he's just to pull back. It's like a blockade he just can't get through, which is good. I don't like how he's like forcing me to make camels, because camels are bad rating units. They take extra damage from like town centers, castles, and watchtowers, because they have like ship armor for balancing purposes. They wouldn't want a unit that counters knights to be also the best rating unit in the game. That would be Imba. So that's what they did here. Glad he pointed that out to me. I didn't know that I had a another place I could go mine. Over there. Starting to run a little low on the wood department. Actually, I'm just running low on stuff. But I think I'm macroing pretty well because I'm running low on stuff, right? And my population is still pretty good. So that's what mostly matters here. And I think that I can throw in a couple hand cannons to go deal with all those nasty halbs. And again, I just push him back. I'm trading really favorably with him here. And that's what you want to be thinking of as the game goes on, is like the counters. In the early game, it's all about, you know, building units that are strong for your civ. But as the game goes on, you have the money to take into counters. You should start really thinking about doing that so you can trade favorably with the enemy like I'm doing. My resources are just being used a lot more efficiently than my opponents. And that's giving me a huge edge in this game. That's why my score is so high. Because I'm able to fight so well. And I'm able to fight so well because my unit choices are very strong. And of course, this is when it starts to really pay off. It's been paying off all game, but you know, now the pressure is on. Sell some stuff. Again, I made extra villagers because I know I can sell that for gold. And that's also a really important thing here. We can see the strong macro coming into play. Send some hussars in there too. Nice. By the way, so far, you guys are all playing amazing. Like, I think a big problem in team games that a lot of people run into is they're like, you know, people expect their teammates to play perfectly, so like, we yell at them when they don't do anything right, and they do things wrong, but when they do things right, we never say like, you know, good job, I really like that you did so-and-so. I think people really appreciate that. It makes a huge difference if you take the time out of your day to go thank someone, tell them they did a good job. I don't think people in general just in life hear a good job enough. All the Blackmans, I already explained that 3 times, but I'll go into it again just for you because I like you. I put this castle back here to like get him off my island. I mean, this gold mine is like, these mines are completely depleted, useless. That doesn't actually matter if I hold them or not. I'm only holding them for the novelty, and so he can't get them either. There's no real point in me building a castle here. I think it's too far forward, too easy to be trebbed. I would much rather have it further back here so it can sort of buffer so he can't enter my base. He can't camp my production facilities. So I'm trying to like make it really hard for him to do that. This castle also protects this trade line. It cuts off the ships that come around here. I mean, it would cut off the ships anyway if I put it on like an island like this. But I just don't want to. Like, I want as far away from his castle and his trebuchet line as humanly possible, as I don't want to lose this castle. I know stone's very precious this game. GG, well played. Thank you for not giving up, by the way. I have to say, I'm really, really proud of my teammates for just not giving up this game. Seriously, I'm so proud of every single one of them. Like, I'm so proud. People don't hear, you know, nice job enough in their life. Oh, it feels so good, man. Oh, this is one of the best games I've ever played. Holy frame rate. All right, Skybox Lab Decisions, if you're watching this, whenever the game ends, the game just goes to, like, potato mode. I don't really know what's going on. Seriously, well played, guys. And Gray, you did good, too. Thank you for not giving up and trying to build back. They did so well. This is like the dream team, guys. This is one of the best games of AoE I think I've ever played, period. I have to give so much credit to Gray here. He did not give up. If you're in his shoes, man, don't quit. Try your best to build back. Replace every lost Vil with another one. And you too can not throw the game for your team. I cannot believe we won. This is so good. This is so good. And again, boom! This is like we were talking about last game, guys. Okay, I admit that I go for like trash and siege too often, and I'm a little too value focused in a lot of cases. However, this game and the last game, oh yeah, it won the game. It won the game again. Trade efficiently, guys. Trade efficiently. Make counter units. Oh, this is when the macro matters, and this is why I love Age of Empires 2 so much. This is why it's my favorite game ever. Because unlike other, more modern RTS games, macro matters too. Macro and micro are a thing, and they come together to create a kick-ass game. Oh, it's so good. Thank you, Nuts DM, for the donation. Trade efficiently. You can't just make one unit the entire game and win. No matter how fat your economy is, you're gonna get punished. You gotta trade efficiently. You can't waste your resources. And if you're in a case like me where you just don't have enough, gold, you make a few extra villagers. It's okay to have a smaller, larger army as long as you're closer to that max pop cap, and that allowed me to stay competitive throughout the entire game. I think I transitioned to trade at the right time. You can see here I had the most trade profit. It's really easy to like watch a game like this and be like, oh, you should have done pivot. But when you're like in the game itself, there are a lot of like subtle things that hopefully you guys can like pick up on. And because a lot of the subtle things I did this game helped turn it around. Same with the rest of my teammates. Like again, we didn't take in a trade too early because we needed that gold. And taking in a trade too early, like it's just a huge blow to your economy. It's like you put money in to get money out later. It's an investment, and we couldn't invest right there. And yeah, just making efficient units in that case, like even making a couple garbage spearmen was honestly, I think, the right thing to do. And I think it made a big difference. I think we transitioned to trade the right time. And you just trade efficiently. 155 villagers seems insane, and it is. But sometimes you need that if you're gonna adapt to the situation. You have to sell wood, you have to sell food for gold to make counter units. In the early game, going for something like knights, galleys, and whatnot, just kind of blindly will help you out a lot. You want to play to the strengths of your civilizations, but as the game drags on, you want to be thinking counters, counters, counters. Thank you, Flowrida. Really appreciate it, man. That was such a good game, dude. That was such a good game, Flowrida. I had so much fun playing that with you. Oh, Ashy Sky, I mean, I would love to make an exception for you, but I can't do that for anyone, otherwise people get really sad. I have to put everyone through the drawing. I used to make routine exceptions for people, but everyone got, sad, so I can't do that. Oh, happy belated birthday, Rookie. That was just such a good game. Oh my god. And Gray, taking so much punishment the entire game, but he kept making villagers. Like, when you're behind, focus less on your military and more on your economy, because you have to be able to like build back and get like an equivalent-sized economy to remain competitive in a game like this. So what I really like is that Gray like still made vills. Like he was getting just pummeled. I mean, he could have made a lot more, to be honest. And that's one thing that like Game Inter Gambler could have done. I think is just make more vills. But I like that he didn't commit too hard into the military side of things, and he still tried to make like lots of town centers. We saw him constantly trying to rebuild his eco, and that's what really matters. And major credit on him for not giving up. A lot of players would have resigned in his shoes, but we won anyway. We won anyway, and we won because he was tenacious, and everyone on my team did exactly what they needed to. Sup had some sick map awareness. I didn't have to say anything, and he came to help. Yeah. Like Shade as well did such a great job on his side, trading efficiently. Shade has a pretty similar playstyle to me. He loves to trade efficiently in the late game with counter units, and it just makes a world of difference. I didn't really go trash and siege this game, obviously. I went for just a very counter-focused thing. To just try and trade efficiently and bleed my opponents dry. And we know it worked, because look how many villagers Salva had at the end, guys. He went up to 177 because he was running out of cash. He had to go that high. And yeah, and that's just because I had so many counter units. Really, though, I have to say that they all played extremely well. Like, everybody in this game played really well. What was good is that Salva was, like, trying to compete extremely hard for that golden stone, which I think was a really smart decision, as we both needed it, and he knew that that was my only gold. And it forced me to a really awkward transition into units, which I think I did a pretty good job handling, but I had to do it anyway, and that always sucks. I needed that gold. And I really like that he went for me, because Flo Rida had Game Inter Gambler mostly handled on that side, so it would have been kind of like wasted pressure. Indeed, Salvo. I have absolutely no doubt that you could beat me while sober. Still, though, I have to say that despite you not being completely sober this game, I think you did very, very well. And that was just a utterly fantastic game. That's Age of Empires 2 in a nutshell, guys. That's really solid. Making the best of a worst situation. I mean, God, I hate to be the Turks in the pocket on a map like this with no gold, but You know, it all starts from a strong economy, guys, and make the right units, be in the right place at the right time. Use your army. You know, I had very little idle time on my troops. Like, they were never sitting in my base. Don't wait until you have like a full army, a full upgrade. Just go out there, apply pressure. I think there were a lot of tough decisions that game. Like, what do I do with my galleys? The Galley Rush didn't do that much. You know, just blow up some buildings. Like, do something with it. Apply some pressure. Doesn't matter if the pressure is the most efficient. Yeah, that was so much fun, Salva. I'm having a blast today, Vlach. That was a really good game. All right, so if you enjoyed watching this, this game, please do leave me a like or ratings. This helped me out a lot. I read all your comments, even if I don't get a chance to respond to each of them. You're experiencing patch issues with like 4.2, whether it's related to mods or whatever. The developers will patch it soon, but they are updating the game frequently. It'll get better. And of course, in addition to this, I have other Age of Empires 2 videos on my YouTube page, as well as videos on other games. If you like this one, you'll probably like those as well. I have a huge playlist of pro games too, if you want to go see what the best players in the world have to offer, learn a bit from them as well too. My focus is always on the analysis, help you guys understand concepts. Whew. This match was also live streamed. I'd love to have you at my Twitch TV stream. And you just, click the link on the screen or in the video description, head into my Twitch page, scroll underneath the video player, you can find the schedule. Love to have you. Great place to interact with you and play awesome games like this. As always, guys, appreciate the support. Thanks so much for watching so far. We're going to be right back in just a minute with the next match live stream, so don't go anywhere. We're not done yet. One more game. New version of my AI coming out next week. Don't go anywhere, guys. If you want me to say bye to you, then wait till I get back from the break so I can say bye to you personally. Thank you, Krevcha. Really appreciate it, man. I work very hard, and I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying it. That was such a good game. That was one of my favorite games of Aoe I think I've played in just a while. Because, that was such a tough situation. That really was. I felt so much pressure. I was very stressed during that game. Because I was... the Turks in the pockets, I did deal with paladins. It was really annoying. But we did it. Whew. We did it.